Good evening, brave listeners. I'm Verity Wallace, and tonight, as rain streaks the windows and the wind howls through empty streets, we open the creaking doors of Hollowgate Mortuary. This is Symbols in the Shadows. Settle in, whether you're here out of curiosity or because you secretly enjoy being unsettled. This is one for the memory books. Or, perhaps, the nightmare journals. Picture this. Halloween night. The kind where every shadow outside feels stretched a little too long. Every breeze seems to be whispering secrets. Our story starts with Darren, a young mortuary assistant, and his first solo shift. The kind of rite of passage that, in any other place, would be just a bit boring, maybe a little somber, but not at Hollowgate. No, because tonight, something new arrives. John Doe, brought in from the woods, naked, no identification, enigmatic to the last detail. Most unsettling of all, there's that peculiar symbol carved right into his chest, sharp lines, edges that seem almost angry, a mark meant for something or someone else. Why do these symbols get under our skin so? Even the most logical minds squirm a bit at carved marks, don't they? I remember reading about a set of graveyard gates up in Yorkshire, back in the Victorian era. Visitors would claim they found cryptic symbols scratched into the iron overnight, always after storms. No explanations, only speculation about ancient rites or lost languages, as if the world's oldest stories refuse to die quietly. Tonight, with that symbol glowing in the faintest candlelight, one can't help but wonder. A cult? Ritual? Or something much older than either? I don't know, honestly, but that uncertainty is exactly where the chills come in. As midnight draws closer, reality inside Hollowgate Mortuary starts to peel away, like old wallpaper coming loose in damp corners. First, it's the light stuttering. Then the temperature drops so abruptly that Darren finds his breath fogging in the heavy air. And the radio, the radio, crackles out that warped, ghostly ring around the rosy. He tries turning it off. It comes back on, like the building itself is unwilling to grant him silence. When he finds the slab empty, the sheet gone, panic turns calculation in Darren's mind to knotted instinct. Through the corridor he goes, only the mortuary isn't as he remembers. I find this idea so fascinating, the architecture of haunted places. There's something uniquely troubling about old sanatoriums in the British countryside. The rumour always being that the halls never led you out. You walk and you walk, but every turn tricks you. For Darren, the mortuary has decided to remake itself. Rooms that don't belong. Hallways stretching longer with every step, and muddy footprints that snake away from safety and towards the unknown. There's the chapel. The lost sheet is draped, almost reverently, over the pulpit. Nothing is random in a place like this. Every detail screams intention, and yet you get the sense Darren's not meant to understand. He follows the prints onward to the crematorium. By now, it's as if Hollowgate's very stones are watching, stifling every hope for escape. Corridors can turn labyrinthine, and sometimes I think the buildings that shelter the dead are the ones most reluctant to let go of the living. In the crematorium, the tension tightens. The furnace, a thing of iron and memory, was cold mere moments ago, but now it roars with impossible heat. Upon its door, the symbol returns, this time glowing, pulsing, like a heartbeat under the skin. That's the thing about symbols in supernatural tales. They're never just decoration. In fact, if you read Shirley Jackson, her stories make the furnace into more than just a machine. Fire becomes a portal. The boundary blurs between warmth and dread, comfort and threat. Darren reaches for the door. Sudden, metallic, it slams shut. Behind him, The John Doe is no longer a silent victim, but something animate, with eyes darker than any grave. He whispers words that don't fit any language Darren knows, but their shape makes the very walls bleed. Now the mortuary's lights flicker one last time and die. The final vision Darren's granted, the furnace door swings open. But what waits inside isn't fire. It's void. Hungry, writhing shadows stretch out, eager for his presence. That's the sinister truth at the heart of Hollowgate Mortuary, isn't it? Not just a place to lay the dead, but a companion to them, a keeper of restless, grasping things. Tonight, its hunger has claimed one more soul. I suppose that's why we come back to stories like these. We want to know where the border lies and what, if anything, might close it behind us. Thank you for wandering the halls with me tonight. Same time, same shadows, next time. Until then, keep your eyes open and your symbols hidden.